Okay, me and Buster's out at Old Man's Cave, Hocking Hill State Parks. Brushed on him for a good hour before we came, and it'll come out when it's ready to come out, I guess. I'm really happy with what he showed me just a few minutes ago. 8-month-old puppy. I believe we're 8 months old now. Could be still under 8 months old. I'd have to look at his birth date exactly at home, but the reason I bring dogs out here, kind of socialize them in the correct way. Doesn't mean letting people pet your dog. It means getting them out, exposing them to things. Well, first 2 bunches of people that we ran into so far, he was okay until they started pushing boundaries and wanted to approach him directly, and he backed them off pretty quick. I would have loved to have had video going in. And he sees a bird up there on the path. Let's go, buddy. But just another quick video of what we're out doing today. Later today we'll of course be in the training room with the food, working obedience and more protection, bite work. We worked the A-frame a little bit this morning and a little bit of bite work just to try to wear him down a little. You can see he's checking things out. He's never seen things like this before, and he's curious about it. But that's the reason for bringing them out and exposing them to things like this. But anyhow, we did a little bit of bite work this morning, a little bit of the A-frame, just to try to take some of that crazy energy out of him before we got out here walking, so he wasn't up all over me when we first started to walk. But I'm really impressed with everything he's been showing me. A really great dog. I'm going to hate to see him go when he does go to Louisiana. Definitely a dog that I've kept back for myself, and he's showing me that I was right about him right from the start. I was right about his parents putting them together and making this. I do have his sister, Bia, still at home, and she's a bit more of a fireball than what he is. I don't know what he sees up in the woods there. Could be squirrels, could be more birds. Either way, just wanted to get a quick video and quick update and kind of show some of the things I do with these guys. It's nice to get them out, spend time with them in the woods, on the trails, and of course teach them to walk on the leash and be a normal dog instead of like some of the sport dogs that only know a training field. Anyhow, he's definitely showed he's got true protection in him. Not just a sport dog, not just a pet dog. If I'd have had the video going earlier, you'd have seen a whole bunch of people backing up pretty quick. Once they stepped back and got their distance, he settled back down. And of course I talked to him, explaining things, what he is, what he will be, what I do. People's always interested when they see me out here with the dogs. As you can see, Ohio is still very muddy. And I believe they're calling for rain tomorrow, the next day, the day after. We have had very little dry days here in Ohio. It's either really wet or